Mic check. Mic check. 20 seconds. Hello friends, this is Brain from GameBrain.media, and we are going to stream for 40 minutes. I'm going to try to keep these things in a 40-minute chunk because I'm getting network disconnects, and you know that kind of ruins the whole thing. So the first episode for Abzu is labeled 0.5 because the stream crapped out on me at about halfway through an hour stream, so there was only about 22 minutes of the stream. Then the second stream was about an hour, and less people watch. I understand it's the second part, so a lot of people are curious about the first part. Plus the second part, I was hammered. I was having fun. I was drinking. I rewatched the stream and I recognized that I was not seeing the stripe at the bottom of the game that gave me all kinds of obvious cues, but I was just completely focused on my character and swimming and the drones and the chaos and the fish. And I misidentified and mislabeled a bunch of fish, but while this loads, I'll explain that a little more. I play Fishing Planet, and there's a fish in there called the black drum. Well, the black drum looks like the Goliath grouper in this game. So a lot of you may have seen that. You may have seen that they identified that whatever I call the speckled ray is actually a different species. Same thing with there was a bunch of things that looked like zebra striped swordfish, but they were, it was all identified at the bottom of the screen, and I wasn't spotting that because I was just having fun. Now I'm gonna get serious about this game. I am actually digging it in a big way, so it actually threw me back to this weird place. Oh yeah, I gotta get used to those controls. You gotta constantly hold the right mouse to go forward, and then you can do left mouse to go faster. I don't remember coming down here and trying to open this door. We're gonna do it, and I really don't think not even my drones can do it. Okay, cool. So they basically do the spin around technique, or the spin around move, that tells me that you're screwed if you do that. However, I thought I picked up on something at the end of the last stream where I went to, this place where you go to the... Oops. Like I missed something behind me. So we go to the circle of gazebos, but the killer whales are still there. Boink. That tells me that, I may have unlocked this one because that little shining path that leads to that gazebo, and nothing erupts from it. But if you look this way, this is the one where the killer whales erupted from. This one is where the rays erupted from. This one has nothing, and that one has... Whoops. I thought there were two of them with nothing. Oh. Interesting. Well, that has an eye in the little tornado in the center. That one has a little eye in the tornado in the center. This has the blob still, so I have to unlock the blob and then go do stuff. And this will unlock what seem to be... Oh, what are they going to be? Humpback whales? No, whale sharks. Which I accidentally called mammals. I don't think a whale shark is a mammal. I think it is a true shark because it has a vertical tail, or is that what makes it? It's actually a mammal, but it looks like a shark. Shit, I don't know, dude. But I'm enthralled. This game has sucked me in. I do love the visuals, and I'm gonna keep playing. All right, so I guess I need to whip out my scanner. Boink. Take my heart, Blob, because I love you. So I'm wondering if the killer whale swimming around just means I've been there, done that. Okay, so there's, but, oh, it is a flat. No, that's a vertical tail. Yeah, vertical tail. So that looks to me like a whale shark. But we're going to swim close enough and pay attention to the bottom stripe. Bottom of the screen, it identifies every fish species that I look at. And I still think that's hilarious that there's multiple levels of viscosity of this ocean. And maybe it's not viscosity, let's just call it depths. Some fish exist between this level, this depth, and this other depth only. They don't ever go deeper because it would crush them. But anyway, with some newfound understanding, we're going to go further around somewhere. So I'm going to go look at, oh, that thing that I was calling the rainbow fish, I believe was an actual parrot fish. So what are these guys? Oh man, I can't swim. Gotta get my sea legs. Alright guys, I just splashed you with my sonar. I should identify this school of fish. How come you're not showing me what that fish is? I'm looking right at them. Maybe that's only when I'm parked on the top of the shark and meditating. I don't think that's the only time that feature exists, but yeah, it certainly looks like a whale shark, right? Let's get close and see if it identifies them. And I cannot ride these guys. I'm hitting shift. So, no shark riding allowed. But they were fine with the porpoises, and the sea turtles, and the Goliath groupers. Okay, so I'm gonna get really close to this guy and hit shift. Just absolutely nope, there's no way I'm grabbing onto that guy. Even though, whoosh, I can't go to that depth. Anyway, I can't grab the whale shark, so. Alright, well, this appears to be just the beginning of a level. In this particular gazebo is the whale shark gazebo. If those are indeed whale sharks, because I didn't alt-tab and go look it up on Google because it would disconnect me. Now this guy, I really wish I could ID freaking fish without scanning you like that. Yeah, well. Here we go. So I can't actually dive into their maybe that's warning me that the current is going to pick up and we're going to be going on one of those lightning rides. No, it's not. I still haven't figured out what these things are called. And now I realize I can't scan stuff. I have to be in meditation mode in order to figure out what the freaking frack things are. What did this do? Aha! We're in another room that has the Egyptian stuff going on, and there's guys pouring water, and there's fish coming out of the water. And over here, there's people pouring water on the sun, or harvesting water from an underground nuclear explosion, or star. Let's see, there's little plants. So if we go back to think about that last, aha, and there's the gazebo with the phallic coral on top. Then there's the leaves and the leaves. So if you go down beyond the leaves, dude, if I'm reading that first vestibule of a building correctly, there is a lot more in front of us for this game. Okay, so we have the unlockable gates. I don't think that is a... I'm gonna go ahead and go there. I don't think this is any kind of a window that we can get through with our little guys. Nope. It is not the organic looking lattice material. So we're just going to continue to go through the, I already forgot the other items in the last house that we passed through, the last building that we passed through. This is clearly still Leafland, and eventually we're going to hit, oh man, what were those other symbols in that other building? I don't recall. But maybe here is going to unlock this next little door wall. Oh, I see some big fish above me. Please don't eat my, please don't eat my dudes. Oh, those are some really weird looking fish up there, aren't they? Sit on this guy? Yes! Alright. That is a Nautilus. If you look at the bottom band, it tells me WASD keys to switch. So I'm going to hit W. And now we are looking at bannerfish. Lower right-hand corner. Hit W again. And we are following the fish whose name I shall not pronounce. Coelacanth? Coelacanth? I guess it depends on what kind of nature you got, or what kind of language history you have. Alright, gonna hit W key again. That's gonna shift me to the next species in my surroundings, and we're back to a Nautilus. Another Nautilus. I wonder if it's just going between the fish in the general direction that I'm looking at. Alright, so I want to see what that thing is. That was a bonehead shark. No, bonnet head shark. Oh, it's a baby hammerhead. Not quite hammery, is it? It looks like a shovel head, but they call it a bonnet head. Okay, that's cool. Let's look at the, the eel. I want to find out now, dude. Let's see, kind of pointing towards the eel. There. A green moray eel. Alright, man, so I'm figuring out how to identify species. You have to be on the shark. Then you have to be looking at that particular variety of fish. No, I didn't want to look at you or the bonnets. I wanted to look at the little guys in the bottom. Okay, let's just go here. No, back to these guys. Yeah, there. Okay, I think I already identified these dudes. No. I want to ID the little fish. I wonder if, like, it starts ignoring fish that you've already identified. Because I should be able to. Oh, can I swim into them? And hit identify. No, I saw a remore. Is that what I saw light up just a second ago? Damn. Navigation's kind of tricky. There's another coelacanth. That's what I'm going to call him. I don't care if it's right. Okay, there's another green moray. Below that is a regular moray. That didn't let me switch to the fish I was pointing at. That guy. Ah, see, he escaped. There he is. That thing. No. That thing. Alright, well, here's bannerfish. I don't know how in the fuck it decided that I was looking at them when I'm really trying to look at this guy. No! That guy. That guy down there. Next to bannerfish. No! There's a fish here that I still have. Oh, there's two species that I have yet to identify. These guys are one of them. That might be it. And that is a true remora. Or remora. Because there are remora eels, but this is a remora. Certainly not an eel. Well, is it an eel? It's got fins, so no, it's not an eel. It's a remora. The other one, let's go back to these little fish behind it. These guys. Oh shit, not you. See, like there was a whole school of freaking fish. How did I miss? That. Clownfish. Okay, so there's what a clownfish looks like. It's got the little orange face, black and white stripy things. And maybe I just need a little more patience to wait around. I want to see what the black fish are with the orange rear ends. And you're not that. Okay. They're down there. Nope. How the hell do I get to them? There's a bunch more clownfish, but some of those orange fish, black-orange fish, are with them. Nope. I was looking at the wrong. Like, can I swim around? No, every time, if I press and hold WASD, let me, instead of hitting, there we go. Maybe, nope, that's a remora. Who's your little friend, remora? There we go. An anchovy. Are you kidding me? That's what an anchovy looks like? No. Oh, that's an anchovy. Yes, that is much more like it. That little green guy, that thing that looks like a minnow right there. Ha, that's hilarious. Alright, so now what I wanted to see was a black fish with the orange rear end. Okay, so if I just keep paddling through on, this time it's the WSAD key. So now it's a bannerfish. 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 Nautilus. Remora. Coelacanth. Coelacanth. Remoras again. Clownfish. Nautilus again. I wonder if Nautilus are edible. Okay, so I'm going to quit stabbing at the D key and just go with S. Clownfish. It just keeps switching, so your mouse direction does matter. So what the hell are these things? That's another remora. But what? See, I can't get to the black and orange dudes inside of the remora school. There it is, an Achilles surgeonfish. Alright, they should show a little picture next to that bottom footnote, but I guess on screen I am clearly following the blackfish with the orange butt. The anchovies I never would have thought of. Oh, now I found a new species. See that one back there with the blue? It's black with, that guy. A juvenile emperor angelfish. Alright, so, look, it appears that there's endless gaming hours here if you want to do what I'm doing now and geek out on identifying fish. I am really not, huge. Like I've been to Hawaii three or four times, Bahamas once. I lived in Alaska for a while. What else? oh, Florida, the Gulf, Florida from the Atlantic side and the Gulf side, the Atlantic from Delaware Beach. So didn't really snorkel there, but that's the first place I ever saw porpoises. Then I saw them again down in the Florida Keys. It was at South Beach, which is the Atlantic side. I think I saw them in the Florida Keys. No, I saw them in Tampa Bay because I rented a sailboat to learn sailing. Anyway, if you're a nerd and you're like me, you can geek out on this game for a while doing shit because, you know, you don't learn this kind of minutia in school. You just don't have time for it. They don't. If it's your interest, cool. But, alright, man. So I guess that's about enough of that. I'm going to have to go back to my meditation station. Holy cow, the whole building vibrated. Like somebody drove a car into it. It's a 3-story wooden building. About a 300-unit apartment space. And I felt the whole thing shudder. We don't get earthquakes in Chicago, Illinois area. Alright, well, guys, we're gonna jump. Let's see, I believe we did follow the pulsating path to get here, and then we hit the little thing that opened up the door that we're heading for. After a little diversion about marine biology or marine identification. And now we are stuck. Guys, can you... No, we don't need to get through there. There's an opening. Alright, drones. Follow me. Well, that was fun. That was really cool. Well, it was frustrating and fun at the same time. The music is not bothering me. In most video games, the music is just irritating as hell. Even though this is kind of repetitive. Hit it, boys! Alright, well, let's hope there's no freaking great white out here. It's gonna eat one of my drone buddies. Whoosh! Into the next region. Oh, I'm gonna do a quick check with Control Tab. Oh, you've been lurking. Oh, cool. Thanks, Enemy X. Appreciate it. Let me see if I can get this chat to work. I missed that message. I'm gonna do Hello Sharks again. Then I'm going to do Control Tab with I'm using. What am I using? GameSplit or XSplit Gamecaster. So yes, I do have the chat overlay happening. Ah, my drones bailed on me, man. They couldn't get through the gateway. Oh well. Next area. Ah, cool. Thanks, Enemy X. Glad to have a viewer. I typically watch... Blue whales! I typically watch streams while I'm washing dishes, cooking, all that kind of stuff, folding laundry. I get you. Oh, baby. Can I? Oh, she's not gonna like it. Oh, I'm trying to hold on. Can I get a grip? Can I ride a baby blue whale? It's a mama and her baby. Dude, I'm swimming with the whales. This game is just glorious. Even though, I mean, they're freaking animated. You know, beasts. But, God, that's fucking beautiful. Like to be able to just... Oh! I hit shift. I do believe that I'm going with them. Because I let go of the... Oh my god, now we got what? What are those sperm whales or humpbacks? I think those are humps. But my character is just freediving without me. I have no input. I can't steer him left, right, or otherwise. Oh my gosh! Oh, it looks like blue whale was gonna eat us. But now I'm looking right into their eye. This cutscene, kind of, is beautiful. Digging it. How freaking cool. So, if you're, you know, just dropping by, not you specifically, NBX, but holy shit. This game is Abzu, A-B-Z-U. I said this in the first stream, but if you didn't catch that, I got it free on Epic Game Store. Oh man, that blue whale is spinning circles to show off for us, and that was pretty. I don't care what the price is. If it's an indie game, it might have been only $20. I put it on my wish list, and lo and behold, it showed up for free as an offering. I'm totally digging it. Well, that was fun. I got to swim with whales, dude. Now, I'm sure in our next segment, we have to do some tasks. I'm so lost in controlling my diver. So what are these upside down Egyptian pyramids? If I hit them with sonar, do they do stuff? Can I touch it? No, yeah, I've never seen this character reach out and touch anything except when you're doing the... Oh, what if I do a shift? Can I ride these things? I doubt it. Okay, if I hit shift. So they're doing nothing. Oh my god, it's a whale graveyard down there. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go down here and flash this thing. See what comes out of this. Some variety of shark, apparently. Okay, but what are you guys barking at me about? That's what I can't figure out. Oh! There's a squid, it just inked. Oh, I touched it. I swam into it. It blew up on me. What the hell just happened? I'm gonna do it again. I wonder if 3 times it's gonna kill me. Do I have to touch 3 of them? Different ones? Will they be? No, they're all the same color. Oh, they're like mines. Aha! It started beeping faster as I approached because that's like a warning. Okay, those appear to be landmines. And let's see if we can go flash these guys. Okay, so flashing fish doesn't really tell me what species that is. Oh, I like the flashing fish. Oh, that's a squid. Oh, they're all gonna swarm me. Oh no, they're trying to get away from the squid. Can I ride a squid? I doubt it. I can ride a squid! Oh, Mr. Squid, you don't know what you've unleashed. Dude, let's go cruise down by that, let's cruise the whale graveyard. And then we'll come back and meditate on that, shark so that we can identify these species. Yeah, dive, bro, dive. Oh, I hit the left button and he squirts ink. That's the speed up button. Ah, shit. Oh, I thought I was going to lose my grip. So I release the squid. Gotta stay away from the landmines. Swim through the whale graveyard. Boneyard. This is where the whales come to die. Gonna hit the gas and he spits ink. It doesn't go a hell of a lot faster for very long anyway, so... Aha! Follow the boneyard. I don't want this guy to get away from me, but I'm gonna have to release in order to hit this hole with sonar. Hopefully I'll get my little drone buddies. Nope, some other funky ass fish. Oh. Mr. Squid, you were still hanging around. Where'd you go, bro? So I'm beginning to start sensing the patterns of the game, finally. Swim around, open all the potholes, then go sit on a shark. Then you've released all the kraken from the potholes. Stay away from the landmines on this level. The bones will lead me on a path to the different potholes. And in the other level, there was the green chains that led me on a path through the potholes. So here's another pothole. So here we also have this black cable. And that leads to something, some kind of puzzle that we're going to have to do. But let's release all the potholes, get the puzzles done. What are those things called? Sand dollars? Can't remember, but don't care right now. I'm going to go sit on a fish, or sit on that shark eventually. Oh! Man! I know we learned about these fish, because they have a little glowing dot over their head. But I can't really for the life of me remember what they are. And let's see, we got some kind of crab. Those aren't sand dollars, are they? There's some other kind of thing. But, oh shit! Yeah, didn't really want to go by you. Guys don't swim very well with this stupid mouse. Or stupid controls. Fortunately, I have infinite life. I don't die. But what the hell is this thing? Ha! Sonar in that thing. And it deactivates the mines, it looks like. And leads to the entrance to that gate. Alright, so I gotta get over to the opposite side, follow that other cord, deactivate that puppy. So, or activate, because this thing's spinning now and it wasn't before. Cool. I think I got a clue. However, I do want to continue following the trail of bones. Even though the mines are still active there, I have to believe that there's going to be more potholes, and I will release more species. Yes, indeed. Stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away. At least nobody's tried to eat me yet. Like, that great white came and ate my drone, but... Is this the one that I started at? Yes, it is. So, let's find a trail of bones. It goes to that other gigantic cable underground. Inkwells, that's really weird. I wonder if those were poisonous. Fortunately, not. Or I would have died. I swam right through it. So, on the other side, yes, I want to sit on this boy. Can't forget to come back and sit on him. But on the other side, there was the trail of bones. On this side, maybe it's the trail of the ink blots, or the ink cannons, volcanoes, whatever the fuck those are. And if I follow these, they'll lead me to potholes. They release different species. Honestly, I have no idea what the objective of the game is. There's no vocalization, no narration, no instruction, there's no tutorial. Well, I guess there was some pop-up lettering at the front that said, press W to go forward, press right mouse to swim. Ruh-roh. Oh, so I've reached the limits. I think that meant that I reached the end of the pathway that I can leave. But there does seem to be something here. And what did I gain? Like, I have no idea what that did for me. Well, so there's a dead whale. But I'm going to backtrack on that whale until I hit, like, the region that, you know, I think it is the, what do they call it? The invisible edge of the world. Yeah, that's the edge of the world. Can't go any further that way. I think it's going to boink, force me back here. Okay. And since I seem to have run out of fish bones, I sit on the shark head, I'm going to take a quick break, refill a beer, hit the restroom. But he's going to sit here and meditate, and some fish will swim by. Enter to meditate. Back in a few minutes. Quick intermission. Alright, well, I'm back, and it looks like if you go sit on a shark and meditate for a while, you don't have to push WASD, SAD, however you like to say it, because it's gonna cycle through the fish that come in front of you, and there's a Humboldt squid, and there's another one. So what is its cycling factor? That's kind of like what I'm not picking up. Okay, so I'm down there. Is it just the fish that comes nearest to me, or species that comes nearest to me? I'm just gonna let it play out for a while and see if the next weird thing comes near me. I saw another one be identified, but I was in the kitchen, so I couldn't read it. There, here comes a shark. We're gonna switch over to see the shark species. Yes, indeed, a goblin shark. Oh, that's right. I wonder if we're gonna see what those little crustaceans were. I think they're crustaceans that I call the sand dollar. But it's not. It's sand crab. Maybe that's what it's called. Then there's those little fish coming up behind us that have the little lantern dangling out in front of their eyeballs on a stem out of their forehead. Yeah, goblin sharks are creepy, aren't they?